Alright, back from another successful day of racing. Car's still mostly in one piece. I'll run through the damages and how we went and some of the next steps.
Yeah, look, I've got the oil here. I got proper tyres this time, we got rid of the heroes, so should be good. No more heroes. That's the problem. Yeah. Well, that's 3 metres to 100. Yeah. But it's thirsty when you're not top. Yeah, it's usually 10 metres.
Gonna go for a cruise. See if the trans blows up and takes my leg off. Can't wait.
Right. The tunnel was held in with Sikaflex.
I did that, didn't I?
Yeah, you used to hold tube though, so it should be good. You ready, brother?
Yeah, ready.
You got your anus clenched tight?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh fuck, here we go. God! Fucking hell. Oh Jesus, that's not, oh my god. Oh fucking hell. I lost my phone, dude.
Good tool. Definitely the right tool for the job. Fucking Volvo drivers, Comes the corner.
Alright, Adam's last run. So alright. 9.6. 9.68.
So unfortunately the tyres hit here, so I had to do some trackside panel beating with a shifter because that's all I had with me. You can see it cut a strap off the tyre and it whacked the side of the car with it. No big deal, it's actually the other tyre. I'll go around the other side. And so this tyre is the one that copped the damage. Pretty decent gouge taken out of it, but it's not deeper than the wear indicators, so I'm still running it. It's not really the contact patch, so it's not the end of the world, but you can also see if I turn this, focus this over there to be nice, go down here, not much movement on the other side, and when there is movement it's in the opposite direction. The LSD's fried, so cool, that's handy. And if you're wondering what the maximum speed of one of these Volvo grills is, it's 140 miles an hour. You go to 141 and it breaks apart. So yeah, that's cool. I tried gluing the tyres onto the rims with this Permatex super high-tech gasket sealant. I found a reference on the internet that says that does the trick, and it sort of can kind of work as a bead lock when you're spinning the tyres. It doesn't work. The results are mixed because I've broken the LSD as well, so the load on the two tyres is not the same, but I marked this line here on the tyre in between the two weights on the wheel. You can see that's moved about an inch, but on the other side, on this side I did the same, so between the two wheel weights, but the line's there, so that's 10 inches. So this one's obviously copying more load, which I would expect it to. Yeah, that's not stuck. Right, so one of the next things I need to do is I've bought these ARP 2000 head studs. They are a mile better than the Chinese studs that I have in the car at the moment. But to swap them over, it's going to be a bit of a saga. I think I talked about it in a previous video, but getting the head studs under the back there, extremely difficult. I have to take all the manifolds off both sides to get to them anyway, so I'll probably just drop the whole engine out and do it all in one big hit. Another thing that needs doing before I go back racing is I need to change the injectors. I've got Bosch Motorsport's 1050 injectors in here at the moment, and on the E85 I'm at 92% duty cycle, so those are at their limits. Not seeing any issues at the moment. I don't really want to put the pressure up, so I will order some, I suppose, 1650s or whatever else is good value and swap those out, because I'd like to run a bit more boost and make a bit more power. I also bought this 2.7 bar map sensor with the intention of just direct dropping in the replacement that's on the back of the intake manifold back here, but it doesn't fit. The actual hose barb on the back of here is slightly bigger, so instead I'm just going to put a bit of hose on it and pop it on here instead, which will do the same thing, but the extension harness I bought doesn't work, and the signal just changes rapidly, so I haven't done that yet. That's going to be a requirement if I go over 15 pounds of boost, because the current map sensor I've got is a 2 bar, which will read up to 14.7 bar, so this will read 23, 24, somewhere up there, which will be more than enough for this engine anyway, so I'll need to do that pretty soon. I want to also try racing without the air filter on, but in order to do that I need to change my catch can design, because my catch can is currently, it has vacuum being pulled on it between the turbo and the air filter. If I remove this, there'll be no vacuum on the catch can, so it'll puke oil right in front of the wheel, so I'll need to have another one for racing purposes, which I might put back there and put a little vent on it. I don't want to run it on the street because I don't like the smell of the catch can oil just being vented to atmosphere. I like it being recirculated, so I'll just make something different there. And then I can also do a race headlight. I've got another headlight up in my shelf somewhere up there, which I can just gut, and I can have just an open funnel straight into the front of the turbo with a turbo guard on it. That'll be pretty cool. And if funds permit, I'd like to replace these wheels with something a bit wider. These are just a 6.5 inch wide rim on an 8.5 inch tyre, which isn't optimal, and I think it's contributing to why I'm spinning the tyres on the rim. So if I can find some money, I'd like to get some 7.5 or 8 inch wide wheels to put on the back, and if I can really stretch that budget, maybe some front runners as well. Yeah, so as you can see, all in all, pretty successful day. 966 at 141 miles an hour is definitely a PB. Pretty good for the setup, considering it's all standard suspension, apart from just renewed springs and some Kone rear shocks, but all standard suspension placement. It's going pretty well, it's launching pretty well. A couple of minor things I can do to make it a bit better. I'll have to look at that LSD to work out if that can be rebuilt or if it has to be replaced, because I'd like to have a functioning LSD, but all in all, still pretty successful all rounds, and yeah, let's see what the next phase is. Thanks very much for watching. Tune in next time.